What's going on, everyone? It's Marsellis back with another video, and we have to go over Bitcoin today. So we have some really big news with the whole crypto market, but essentially we're going over mainly Bitcoin because there's a lot of stuff to talk about with all these altcoins and Bitcoin in general. So looking here at it now, 3.98% down for the last 7 days in Bitcoin, 8.71% up for Ethereum for the whole week, and then you have Ethereum up 4.87%. So Ethereum has actually been doing pretty good over Bitcoin and all that other stuff. So honestly, a lot of people are starting to look at Ethereum as if it's better than Bitcoin and as if it holds more power and more strength than Bitcoin. But we're not talking about speculations right now. So let's just go over here to the technicals. So looking over here at the technicals, this is actually kind of good, kind of not right now. It's actually a bearish signal right now because we could not pass the $36,000 resistance. We could not pass it, and we were consolidating there and we couldn't pass it. So since we couldn't pass this consolidation and go up, we're going to go down now. But anyways, it's kind of a good thing because we can retest that support and then come back later at that resistance for the consolidation, right? So hopefully we can pass the resistance later on, but honestly, we're not going to do it until all the FUD stops. There's too much fear, uncertainty, and doubt in the market. Too much FUD, too much China FUD, and too much mining FUD, all that. There's so much stuff going on. So that's actually what we're really talking about today. All the stuff that's going on inside the whole Bitcoin and crypto market, because that's really what dictates everything. It's what dictates the consolidation. It dictates the whole, bullish or bearish trend, right? So we're going in a bearish trend right now. But anyway, everyone already knows that we can't pass this $36,000 consolidation. So looking over here, bitcoin.org hit with DDoS attack. So they have been hacked and Bitcoin demanded as ransom. So this has been happening left and right, and this is one of the main things that are causing FUD inside the market, is the fact that we keep having these hacks happening left and right on these large corporations. So it says here, shortly after being entwined in a legal decision in the UK, the bitcoin.org website has faced another battle, this time on the technical front. According to the site's pseudonymous operator Cobra, bitcoin.org was hit with an absolutely massive distributed denial of service, which is a DDoS attack. They pretty much got hacked and they couldn't get back into their website unless they paid this ransom, and CoinDesk was able to access the site without issue. So Decrypt reported on Monday that attackers had demanded 0.5 Bitcoin, which is $17,000 at the time, to have the site's service and operations restored to normal. So they pretty much risked their livelihood for $17,000. And this has been happening left and right to a lot of different people. A lot of different organizations have been getting hit with this DDoS attack. But it's been happening a lot, so hopefully it kind of stops. I hope it doesn't keep going, because this is what really spreads FUD around, and it really hurts the whole crypto space, right? So let's keep going. CoinDesk attempted to contact Cobra to discuss the issue, but did not hear back by press time. DDoS is a type of cyber attack that targets a site's host, like I just said, or its infrastructure by flooding the host with request traffic that then overwhelms the system and renders it inoperable, right? So the attack is the latest development for the site, which is designed to educate and instruct others on how to buy and sell crypto. So pretty much anything crypto has been being hacked left and right. So this definitely sucks. But anyways, let's go on to our next FUD, right? Because there's just FUD left and right, and that's pretty much what we're going over, the new FUD for the day, so then you can know what you're going to do. But ultimately, if you are being a trader inside the crypto market right now, you're doing it wrong. Honestly, holding it long term is the way to go, because with all this FUD comes a dip, and then after the dip comes the FOMO section, and then that is where people start the FOMO in, which is fear of missing out, and they go throw all their money in once it starts to go up. And that's kind of how people do it. Anyway, let's go over here. So Bitcoin trims gains as PBOC steps up the crypto crackdown inside of China. This is a whole China FUD now. So Bitcoin trimmed earlier gains as the People's Bank of China reiterated its long-held anti-crypto stance, warning institutions against providing services to crypto-related companies. So China's central bank has closed down a Beijing-based company, which we already talked about this, and then which made Bitcoin fall a lot. And then both the PBOC and the Chinese government stepped up their anti-crypto rhetoric in May, adding to bearish pressures. So they keep stepping up and they keep adding more and more regulations, even though it's already banned pretty much. They're adding more and more regulations on it. So more China FUD. So what can you say? So the next thing that we got to go over is the Ukrainian bank, the mono bank, to start offering Bitcoin trading. So yeah, the Ukrainian bank, they're about to start offering Bitcoin out inside Ukraine. So that's good news. That's good news that could possibly make people FOMO inside of Ukraine. Maybe people FOMO their money in over there. But honestly, I don't think they're going to do that. Honestly, the FUD cycle, the fear, uncertainty, the doubt, this is probably going to continue on for a little while longer because it does not seem like it's calming down anytime soon. It's like every single week, we start the week going a little slow. We start to ramp up by the end of the week. And then over the weekend, we lose all of our gains. And then we start the same cycle over and over again. You can kind of see that here. Like we start the week, we go crazy, and then we go down, we go crazy, we go down again, we go crazy and go down. And it's been doing this all inside this consolidation pattern, all in this wedge right here. So we're at the end of this consolidation, which was why I'm saying that we're in a bearish territory now, because we could not pass that $36,000 resistance. So this is bearish territory right now. But remember, it's only temporary bearish territory, right? Just temporary. So anyway, the Ukrainian government has been making moves towards effective crypto regulation in the country. A report from December 2020 has shown that the Ukrainian parliament was deliberating in regards to menacing crypto regulations in the country. So pretty much they're trying to get rid of, or they're trying to regulate it and make it so that people can do this legally in the country and effectively and have, I guess, be insured with it in a way. But yeah, they're making it regulated, which means that they're putting their hand in the pie and taking a piece of pie. Pretty much what regulation for crypto means. But anyway, Bitcoin bull Michael Saylor says the cryptocurrency's volatility will always hurt those who invest purely to trading. So this is what I said earlier. I said if you trade, you're gonna get burned inside the crypto market. Like inside of a bear market, if you're a trader and you're not holding long term, you're gonna get burned. But that's something that you do in a bull market, not in a bear market. So right now we're kind of in a bearish little downturn, but not a complete bear market because it's not like completely bearish. Like if we were completely bearish, we would be going straight down to like 20K, 10K. But really, we're still in a bullish run, but it's kind of inside of a little bearish sector. But anyway, yeah, it's only going to hurt the traders because the long-term holders, we're just looking at this like cool story, buying more Bitcoin, buying more Ethereum, buying more Cardano and all that at the dip, and then not worrying about it, and then watching it go all the way up to the top and being like, cool, maybe selling at the top and then letting it dip again and then buying it back again at the dip. But anyway, that is the way to do it. But if you're just trading, like you're just purely trading, you're waking up one day, you're buying in, you're waiting for it to go up, and then you end up seeing it go down and you sell. This is how a lot of people lose a lot of money day trading. Day trading is only good for the highly skilled. I day trade, and I used to day trade a lot more, but right now I'm really not day trading because I lost some money when we started to go into the bear market. But I understand you cannot effectively day trade in a bear market if you're not on 100% watching these charts. Like if you're not 24/7 watching the charts, you're not going to be effective day trader. And that's why I stopped, because it just takes too much time. It's a whole full-time job itself. But anyway, let's go over to our next thing with Bitcoin. So Bitcoin power plant is turning a 12,000-year-old glacial lake into a hot tub. And this is what's happening inside of New York. They're saying the fossil fuel plant that a private equity firm revived to mine Bitcoin is added again, not to content to just to pollute the atmosphere, blah, 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 blah. They're pretty much saying they're polluting the atmosphere with all the energy they're using for Bitcoin. And now they're also polluting the lake, they're saying. So that sucks, and this type of stuff is happening every single day. But let's go down here and talk about this sparkling specimen. So the 12,000-year-old Seneca Lake is a sparkling specimen of the Finger Lakes region. It still boasts high-quality water, clean enough to drink with just limited treatment. Its waters are home to a sizable lake trout population that's large enough to maintain the National Lake Trout Derby for 57 years running. And you have to remember, fish cannot live inside of hot water. So if they're making this water so hot, it's killing all the fish there. So because cold waters hold more oxygen, as temps rise, fish become stressed above 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Rainbow trout stop growing, and stressed individuals start dying. So yeah, pretty much they're saying they're killing the fish in the lakes. They're harming the water, all the algae that's blooming now because of the lakes are getting hot, and the surface temperature is different. So there's a lot of stuff that's happening out there. But yeah, this is what's happening in real time, and this is FUD. This is fear, uncertainty, and doubt that's being spread, but it's FUD with a good purpose, right? We can't actually pollute the lakes, pollute the airs with all this energy that we need for Bitcoin. We can't be doing this type of stuff. So that is the good type of FUD, the FUD that we need. We need to make regulations on stuff like that so we don't have this type of stuff happening. But yeah, everyone's talking about this now. This is about to be another thing that's about to send the price of Bitcoin down. So Visa and BlockFi launched 2% Bitcoin rewards credit card. So this is pretty good now that you can, get your 2% Bitcoin rewards for credit card. But honestly, you can get the same thing with cash. So this is good. This is more utility for Bitcoin, but it's nothing groundbreaking. It's nothing groundbreaking at all. But that's definitely good for Bitcoin, right? So moving on from that, Brazilian king of Bitcoin arrested for involvement in alleged $300 million fraud. So more FUD is going on, right? More fear, uncertainty, and doubt. This guy is scamming, $300 million fraud. Like, come on, this is why people are trying to regulate Bitcoin and get rid of crypto, because all these criminals inside the whole crypto space. But a majority of people in the crypto space are not criminals. It's only that small 1 to 5% that are actually criminals. Not even 5%. I would say 1% of Bitcoin users are using it for criminal activity. About 1%, hands down. Nothing more. Nothing less, probably just 1%. But yeah, anyways, remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. I'm just going over everything that's going on currently inside the market and correlating it to our actual media and what's happening, and showing why we are still going down after this consolidation and why we're not breaking out of consolidation. It's because there's too much FUD for us to pass that $36,000 resistance. But once all the FUD stops, we'll probably end up being back around $30,000 before we start to try to ramp it back up. But anyways, remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. If you like this video, hit the like button and subscribe. And check out the link in the description for a free stock with Robinhood, Webull, Crypto.com, Public.com. Sign up for all those. Get that free money. And I'll get some free money with it too. And remember, I will always be back with another video. Just let me know in the comment section what you want next. I'll be making a Baby Doge video next. But whatever you want next, I'll also make that. And I'll be back with another video. Peace.